Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Wavy, 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 rockety type hands and all that. Hello, how are you? How's everybody? Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the live stream. Everyone has been already in the chat, which is all good fun. Been listening, or saying listening, been reading some of the comments. I know Dave Sprue and Glue has had to go because he's not feeling well, so bless him. But take care, mate. Hope you feel better. So what we'll do is we shall just go into the stream and see who is still here. Right, so we've got Model Making Mayhem, Andy.
Andy.
Dave Sprue and Glue, he's gone. Gone to bed. Lynn. Welcome, Lynn.
Hi,
Eric, Twisted Rail Hobbies. We've also got now, where did I Sarah Jane. We've also got Mike in Scaly Models in the chat as well, using finger words. We've also Candyman from Mongo. Also now I am missing. Did I or did I not see? I'm sure I did.
Oh.
Did I not see Plastic Monkey?
No, I've not seen him yet.
No. Oh, maybe that was just my imagination. Anyway, so yeah, welcome everybody. We've got 12 people in the chat, so that's good. That's a good start. And I think we had some people here as early as an hour, so that's dedication for you. And maybe that is what started Sarah Jane off to be an alcoholic. But there we go. Right, so as usual, it's going to be a night of well, should we say, complete utter chaos. We've also got the stream going on. Yeah, Phil. Yeah, I am hallucinating again. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's been a bit of a hard day today, actually. So, but yes, put the thumbs up. So, okay, right. So yeah, we're going to try and get the stream into the, or should we say, the theme into the stream. I will get that the wrong way round. I don't know how many months we've been doing it now, but I will get it wrong. So yeah, so welcome everybody. What we'll do is we'll do the usual intros. Who's got what on their bench and what they've been up to. So I think we'll start with, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's in the middle today? It's Mike. Right, Mike. Front and center, please.
I'm not in the middle. I'm at the top on the right. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well,
right. As I said before, I've not done a lot this week. What's all been going on and stuff, but I've managed to fit a little bit of work in on the Seeking helicopter. So, putting all little greebly bits on it as it needed to be done, and yeah, that's it. I've been putting other little bits together and sanding and filling because it's a Revell kit, but other than that, not a lot. Over to you, Dave.
Well, it was quick, wasn't it? Blimey. Well, what I've been doing Lennon, the Beetle. This is the kit my wife bought me for Christmas. It's Ilariel the Everqueen. She sits on top of it, or stands on top of it. And I've been trying out the colour shift green stuff oil paints. And I'm quite pleased with it. It's coming all right. It's very colour changey. The Psychotic Illusions are one on the top. It's blue to purple, and then I used what's it called, Toxic Purple, on the underside of the horns and its face, and that's more of a green purple, just to give it a bit of a contrast. And it's really cool stuff. I quite like it. And for a Beetle, I thought, what's the best stuff to use? There's still a lot to do on it. There's loads to go on top of it yet. Lots of different colours, greens, and there's leaves and twigs and all sorts on it. So I've been doing that. And he's never going to, he doesn't watch this, so we're safe. My boss's, my manager's Christmas present which is the he's into military history in a big way. So I've done him the 1/18 scale Crusader. He's not quite finished. I want to do the base now. There is a member of the boom up that we all know, Avid Nadar, who lives near Jerusalem. So I'm going to try and see if I can message him and see if he can send me some sand from Jerusalem just to put on it, just like a, I don't know, Tamiya pot, empty Tamiya pot, just with some sand in it, just to make it a bit authentic for him, because he'd love that. But I'm nearly finished. I've still got to do weather his boots. I've got to tone them down a bit. They're a bit shiny, but that was real fun. I really enjoyed doing that. It's not in my comfort zone, really. I do miniatures, you know. That's my normal stuff I do. But like I always say, challenge yourself. If it doesn't scare you, there's no fun in it. You know what I mean? I seem to do my best work when something scares me. And the Beatles scared me because my wife bought me for Christmas. I didn't want to mess it up. So I was waiting for the right stuff to come on the market. I heard a rumour about 12 months ago that Vallejo and Green Stuff World were going to do these colour shifting paints. So I didn't touch it. I left it alone until I could get the right stuff for the job. And there it is. So that's what I've been up to. What have you been doing, Phil?
Well, what I've been up to is obviously the Magnum Ferrari, which is there. I've managed to get the glass in. Not been able to shoot any video because, like I said, you know, it's such a close quarters thing. So I've had to just take little photographs every now and again. But I've just got some filler work to do on the top there. Hang on, let me just move that out of the way so I can actually get that into a bit of focus. And I'm also just trying to do a sort of top window tint there. I've got the solid black at the top. Well, sort of almost smoke at the top there, and then I'm going to be able to sort of just airbrush and fade that in. Also, if we can make out, I've got the Ferrari symbols, and on the side as well. Oh, I don't think you're going to be able to do that because I'm trying to twist my arm at a funny angle. Don't think you're going to be able to get that in. Oh, it's too shiny. But basically, they are metal decals, which are on self-adhesive backing. Let me just see if I can. Sorry, move the camera a bit. There we go. So yeah, I've got two different styles. One with the obviously the prancing horse and some of the symbols, and then a bigger pack. So they came from China. I was waiting for them to come through. So yeah, that's helping. I've got to do the front symbol there. I don't know whether just to use a decal or whether to actually use one of these. If I just get a pointing stick, where are we? Got that size there, which if I can get onto a thin sheet of styrene behind it and then paint in the middle there the yellow and see how that looks. But yeah, otherwise I'll just use a decal. So that's the Magnum Ferrari. I can't remember if I showed you guys last week, but but TC's helicopter, there's nothing else has gone on that. So that is just literally still waiting to be primered up. Excuse the pun. So yeah, that's me done basically. So there we go. So welcome back, boys. So Sarah Jane Magnum, who's got ice cream? Yeah, we got, yeah, give me now. Right. So yeah. Oh, Kirk Stevens, welcome. Dave, go down to the pet shop and get a small bag of chinchilla sand. It's probably the finest sand you can get hold of. Good for scale model use.
The stuff I used on it now, the stuff that's on it is play sand, which is extremely fine. I just wanted the sand from, because he lives in Jerusalem, just outside Jerusalem. I just wanted that just for the authenticity of it, to say to him, look, this sand actually comes from Jerusalem. So
got you. Yeah. A little bit of the land. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Yeah. Good. Right. So what we'll do is we'll see what people in the chat have got in the bench in the belly. Obviously, me being Tuesday night was at my mother's. It's been night at my mum's, so that was burgers again. Yeah, nothing like originality. Mike, what did you have for your?
I had chicken and mushroom slice from Morrison's with some chippies.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
That's
on the mountain here, mate. I tell you.
Yeah, I tell you what, that sounded almost like my dinner at work. I had a chicken tikka slice. Yes, very nice. What about you, Dave?
I had chicken curry and rice with big Chris and naan bread and mango jam. Lovely.
Oh,
manky jam.
Mango jam.
Oh, mango.
Oh, mangy jam. Oh dear, yeah. Oh god, yeah. No, that's very nice indeed. Right, what about people in the chat? Let's have a look. I'm going to flick over to the YouTube because that chat seems to be a bit more current. Right, Andy saying bench nothing, I'm ashamed, and in the belly. Burgers, chips, and a fried egg. Ooh. Now, did you have the fried egg in the burger, or did you have that separate with and no roll? Because I can see a burger in a bap with a fried egg on it. I can see that.
No, that'd be like apocalypse. That would be everywhere.
Well, it depends if you like runny yolks or not, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I don't like it.
Right. Lynn is saying Betty's pepperoni with extra pepperoni and cheese, crazy bread or breadsticks, and cherry Dr. Pepper again.
Yeah, Lynn.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, dear. Sarah Jane, maple pork loin, barbecue steaks with mash and green things. What are the green things? Are they the little round ones, or are they the sort of long sort of shapy, sort of curvy shaped things called beans? And on the bench is a Tamiya YZR 500 on the bench, and the somewhere, and it's a Barry Sheen version. Oh, very nice, very nice. And he's saying an explosion, no roll, just gooey awesomeness. Whoa, lovely. Hey, this is getting a bit naughty now. And Andy's saying licks Lynn. Yep, tastes like Dr. Pepper. Skullfish is in. Evening.
I do.
So what else have we got? Anyone else? No, they ain't put nothing else in there in their bellies and their benches at the moment. So like today was bin night. So I don't know if Chris has now gone and ran out of the door because he's got to take his bin out. But yes, I know Sarah's is tomorrow night. So, and it's not a bank holiday, so you're all right. Or was that last night? I can't remember.
Mine was last night. Jeff.
Yours was last night.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
And mine.
Yeah, mine was last night. Yeah. Well, they came out this morning.
Good.
Yeah, and mine.
Yeah. Well, so you know how it is. Sometimes it gets lost in translation. But I'm sure I can't remember whether it was last night or tomorrow night is Sarah James. But anyway, she's put on it. Oh, being a carnivore, I don't recognise anything other than it being green. Oh, okay, right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Chris is saying,
Dave. Got your mate there, Dave.
Yeah, she's my best friend now.
Yeah, Chris has already done his bins, so yeah, that's all right then. So at least didn't need reminding. That's good. And you're saying is that Gemma kicked your backside. Oh dear. But there you go. Never mind. Right. So yeah. Any other news that we've got going on apart from obviously, yeah, stuff happening in the modelling world, i.e., that the Magnum Ferrari is definitely able to take a bit of a wet sanding and a bit of automotive buffing, because found out that it must have been the primer. Must have been the primer that done it. I mean, this has got no sticky after effects at all now. So yeah, just a bit gutted. I had to strip it all back down again. Made it a little bit less, should we say, solid around the window frame. But I think actually, sort of reinforcing it with the brass has actually been a better idea than the plastic I done last time. So I suppose in some respects that's better than it was.
There is one major announcement in the modelling world, isn't there?
What's that?
And that is the Models for Hero auction.
Oh yeah.
The what? Sorry.
The Models for Heroes auction on the 30th of this month at 7 p.m.
October.
Sorry, October 30th of October. Sorry.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. It's at 7 p.m. on the ISM's YouTube channel.
Right. Night.
Yeah, it's the
7 p.m.
charity auction, so it's one to put in your diaries. Don't miss that one.
Okie dokie. Right. Put it in the write it down in the chat there, Dave. Oh, well done. I'm sorry, I can't see it.
I've written it down on the Making Times.
Right. Nat's in. Hi, Nat. So yeah. Jacqueline's in as well. What's she got? Pudding was pineapple upside down with evaporated milk. Work in process is Mr. Fox's crochet and Robin diamond art project. Well, lovely.
Oh, I used to love that.
What's that? What?
Oh, no. Carnation, tin milk. I used to love that. I haven't had that.
Evaporated milk, yeah.
Evaporated milk. Oh, just get a Swiss roll and lob it in half. Stick it in the box. Pour evaporated milk on it. Oh, it's heaven. Oh, I've forgotten how good that was. Oh, Jacqueline, I have that now.
you know, you'll be getting tomorrow a tin of carnation.
You've been twice blessed, Dave. Twice blessed, mate.
Oh, wow.
Kevin Stevens, beef stew and rice in the old belly, and Bench is having a go at diamond art. It's great, but you forget the time and totally relaxing. Switch right off and off of everyday life. Well, if that's what helps you relax and chill out, great. So be it. Skullfish is saying Bill Murray movies. No. Well, at least we've had a guess. We've had a guess now. So yeah,
I've dropped a few clues in there up to now. So
was that skullfish or rumblefish?
Yeah, I think I've dropped a couple of clangers, and no, it's not old BBC children's TV programs. Before anyone thinks. I'll give out a clue somewhere. Yes, I don't know.
The outsiders on here, isn't it?
Yeah,
the outsiders, Dave. Me and you.
Yeah, that's the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh dear, you say the outsiders. I mean, yeah, I got a guy. I don't think he'll mind me telling this story, but we've got a guy who works with us. He's Polish, and sometimes his pronunciations of certain words are, shall we say, not hard, but they're sometimes they're a little bit comical. And he's just moved into a new place, bless him, and he was on about doing the place up and all this, and saying I have a balcony, and sorry. He says, I have a balcony. I said, what, you got someone from the mafia staying with you? And he goes, no. He said, I have a balcony. I said, what do you mean? He said, I can go out of my window. I said, oh, you've got a balcony. I thought, oh, he's talking like the Godfather, bless him, but he wasn't. He was just trying to explain to the fact that you can sit out in the sun, and look out, and I thought, oh, bless him. But now it's a bit of a standing joke now that every time that he comes in, I say, look, don't you come near me. I have a balcony, and I start talking like Marlon Brando, a bit like that really annoys him at times now, bless him. But I'm sure he wouldn't mind me talking about that. Oh my good God!
What's that?
Oh, she's done it again.
She's
Hang on. Do you know what I'm going to do after the stream?
What?
I'm going to scour my kitchen to see if there's a hidden camera.
Well, you said to me and Dave, if anybody does this in the first 20 minutes,
I'll stop streaming
live streams.
Yeah. Well, strangely enough, it's 21 minutes. So did I just get through on the skin of my teeth there?
Yeah.
Blimey. Sarah Jane.
Well done, Sarah Jane.
Unbelievable.
She's got to get a sticker this week, surely. She never got
she's already got one, but if you want another one, I'll send you one. Blimey. Well done. Unbelievable. I might as well just chuck the piece of paper. I'll chuck the paper away now.
Yeah. You peaked too soon with the Godfather.
Yeah, you reckon?
I reckon, yeah.
Could have been. Yeah, well, I wanted to get it out of the way because I thought to myself, I can't get it into the conversation somehow, and that just happened to be, But I thought, because you were talking about being outsiders, and oh dear, was that Sarah? Was that the giveaway? The actual Godfather? She'll probably turn around and say, no, that was something else. But, yes. Oh, I don't believe that. Unbelievable. No, I look outsiders directed by, see, it wasn't the Godfather. Oh,
it's me and you.
Yeah, damn. So what are we going to do now then?
Well, last one was a conversation, Dad. You said that one.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Wow, that's yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, well done.
Thanks for all coming along.
Yeah, I'm all a bit kerfuffled now because I don't know what else we can do. So planned that to be at least a 2-hour show.
Thanks for turning up, everybody. It's been nice being here.
Yeah, it's been nice knowing you. Yeah. Andy's saying, "Thank God for this." He's thinking to himself, "Oh, it must be a short show tonight." Yeah. Wow, unbelievable. Just over 20 minutes. Whew. And I was scraped by the skin of my teeth for not being able to sort of turn around and say that. So, before I spit my coffee everywhere. So saying, sorry, I'll take my Oscar and leave. Well done. Oh dear. Right. So yes. Let's see. What have I got as a backup plan? Nothing, I don't think.
We didn't have a backup plan.
No. Maybe that is the backup plan, that we don't have a backup plan.
That was the plan.
That was the plan, yes. Right, okay, right. Well, let's just pick a subject that we can all talk about then. Right. Let's go into the chat. Right. Subject. Let's have a subject. So everyone just write a random subject in the chat there, and we'll pick one. Yeah? How about that? Just write in the no, it's over where is it? There. Over there. Right in the chat. Right in the chat. Just a subject, and we'll see if we can talk about it. How's that sound, guys?
I don't. They'll go on about string theory and astrophysics and all sorts now.
Yeah, well, I said we'd only do it if we can talk about it. I didn't say we would.
I mean, they sit and watch yours and they listen to us and that. But
Look out. Yeah, right now. Well, it seems that my boy is actually here. Bless him, seeing that he's only just started a new job last week, and he's a little tired boy. Bless him. But he's put in there World War II. Now, obviously, today being the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain, or should we say it was the turning point of the Battle of Britain, wasn't it? It was the day that I think the RAF shot down the most aircraft, and it was the turning point of the Germans stopping the planned invasion and turning it into the Blitzkrieg, if memory serves me correctly, because it officially went on till early October.
what was it called? Operation Sea Lion, wasn't it?
Sea Lion, that's right. Yeah. So so that's a poignant thing for today. So yeah, well done, Tom. Thanks for putting that in. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'll keep quiet so pitchforks can be used next week. You're sorry.
The one thing I want to know, they ask us lots of questions.
Yeah.
But let's turn it around and ask them. All right.
Yeah.
What is your dream kit and why?
There you go. Right.
In the chat.
Yeah, right. In the chat. Put in the chat what your dream kit is. Shane is saying, sorry, I was late. I was teaching the Portuguese family who moved in next door, but some English swear words about the volume of their music. Okay. Right. And saying it's gone very quiet now. Sarah was saying I was expecting the theme to be Battle of Britain as it's my go-to film. That's not the reason why I didn't do it, because because of that. But I thought, well, if anyone's going to get anything like that, it's going to be Sarah, because it's your go-to film, but it's one of mine as well. But yeah, and I think Dave Spruglu was going to be if he wasn't going to be sick, he would have been a knowledgeable person as well. So that wasn't on the cards on that one. But today's Eagle Day. Yeah, yes. That was the turning point. But what was Eagle Day, Sarah? Was it the day that they were going to give it the last big push, and that's when the RAF did put up the biggest kill ratio? I'm not sure.
I think it was the day they planned for the biggest air assaults, wasn't it? With raids, I think.
So yeah. So anyway, dream kits. Let's have a look in the. Oh, no one's put any dream kits on. I don't think. When you say dream kit, is it the one you can buy or the one you wish you could get?
Well,
both. Yeah, both. Either. Yeah.
I mean, mine. It's that ABC Warrior, the robot, the vinyl kit. Every time I've tried to buy it, the person kind of either hasn't had it or wants ridiculous postage for it. States, but
yeah,
I'll get it in the end.
Yeah. Well, I think mine. I've already sort of said mine, but it's one that I wish I could get and afford if it ever came out. Was a proper plastic 350 scale Star Trek USS Reliant, but I don't know why Round 2 or AMT, whatever you'd like to call them, Polar Lights. Why they've not actually done it? I can't understand why they've done the Klingon Cruiser after so many years. That's now out, but they've not done the Reliant, and yet they have 75% of the ship already in molds with the engines and the saucer section. So I don't get it. But yeah, can't be a licensing issue because they wouldn't have done the Klingon Cruiser.
Yeah.
So unless of course they just like to be evil little buggers and make everyone wait until they think it's time for that should come out. But there we go. Right. So Lynn is saying I have 4 dream kits. The 3 Tamiya 132nd F4 Corsairs, the Billing boots, Calypso boot. Right. Okay. Right. Well, so they are obtainable kits. What about a kit that you wish you could have, Lynn? Shane is saying, I said to the man, I bet 100 that if you don't turn the music down, I will have it turned down by my 2 cage fighting nephews. Right. Russell's in. Evening, Russell. Hello. All late tonight. Slap my wrist. Don't worry. You've not. Oh, I was too late. Sorry. Andy's already slapped your wrist for you. Sorry. So you haven't missed much from the fact that Sarah Jane got the stream just luckily after the 20 minutes, because I said to the guys that if anyone gets this before the 20 minutes is up, I stop streaming. And Sarah Jane got it 21 minutes and 10 seconds according to my timer on the screen here. So unfortunately Sarah's sort of saved me for another day. So it's Sarah's fault if you didn't want to see us next week. Anyway, Colin's in. Evening, Colin.
Hi, mate.
Oh, cool.
So but hang on, I've got to go back up the stream again now because I've missed out. Right. Right. Sarah Jane has put a question in saying, anyone remember the TV series about the Barrier Reef?
No,
I don't think I do.
No.
Whilst I'm pondering that, Andy's saying mine would have to be, as it is a dream, the Doomslayer taking of the cyber demon from Doom in 2016.
He lost me at mine.
Right. Let's see what else we've got. Andy's saying, Colin me old fat mugger. I nearly messed that one up then, didn't I? Yeah, Colin me old mugger. Jeez, yeah, right. That could have got me off of monetization, couldn't it? Yay! Well, there you go. Well, go on, hit me sideways with a wet kipper on that one. Wow.
That was close.
Wow, that was very close. Whoa, yes. Sorry, don't worry. I'll edit it out later. Don't worry. Colin's saying, was it part of the Living Planet series? No, I don't know. I nearly dropped an F-bomb. Yeah. Colin, I'm gonna have to take a tip from you. I'm gonna have to have a post-it note that's up there somewhere. Nearly. One pound in the swear jar. Yeah. Oh dear. Yes. Well, that would have been a highlight of the show, wouldn't it? Yeah. Phil said an F-bomb. Never mind. Anyway, I've lost all.
You've lost
now.
it.
I've lost it. I've totally lost it now. Yeah. I'm gonna have a slurp on my coffee.
He's corpsed.
Oh dear. Shane is saying dream kit would be a 1/16 Tiger with full interior. Ooh,
Nice.
now that's
That'd be big.
that would.
That
Would
be a
that? Oh no, I was going to say would that be Action Man size, but it wouldn't. No, because Action Man is what
1/8, wasn't it?
1/8. Yeah, was it 1/8 or 1/6?
No, 1/6.
Yeah, because they're about what 8.
No, we're not going on your size, Dave. We're going on more.
I don't know. Well, hang on. I need to get something to measure it.
What, you're going to measure
to visualize? Sorry, to visualize.
Oh, right.
Yeah, roughly. They were roughly about 8 or 9 inches, weren't they, Action Man? Ish, I think.
No,
but then again, I suppose really, I mean, they could have been bigger or they could have been smaller. It's a bit like wagon wheels, when you were younger, you thought they were bigger.
I thought they were about 13 inches.
No, I don't think they were that tall.
No, they weren't that. See, Dave, this is what I was saying about size. Yeah,
they looked it. They looked huge, right?
Right, I'm sure someone in 12. Right, Russell is saying 12 inches, so 1/6. Yeah, so yeah. Based on the fact that if the figure was a 6 foot guy, yeah, right. Festa was saying, "Oh, it's the Eagle from Space 1999." Right. Well, that's an obtainable one.
Yeah.
What about the? If someone was to actually make one, what kit would that be? Sarah Jane saying Aussie production. I think it was 1970s when showed. Had subs, etc., and based on a 3 or 4 masted yacht, a white one. No, I wouldn't. No, that couldn't. No, it wouldn't have been Jack. No, that wouldn't have been Jack Cousteau, would it? No.
Jack Cousteau, no.
No.
I'll tell you something though. If you ever get to Monaco, anybody, all right, ignore the palace and all that. Right across from the palace on the rock is the Jacques Cousteau Oceanographic Museum. It is absolutely amazing place. Visit there.
If you're going to tell me you've been to Monaco,
yeah, I used to work there.
Gee. See, now that's that was almost an F-bomb moment, because do you realise that's the one place if I was to go anywhere that I could have, I say could afford because I can't really, but if I was to go somewhere to watch a Grand Prix other than Silverstone, the next place would have to be Monaco.
Yeah, the coach company that I worked for, we were contracted out there. Yeah, we had an apartment in a hotel complex. And the next one is across called Menton, because the company couldn't afford to get us a flat in Monaco, obviously. But yeah, I used to spend 6 months a year out there working.
Dear, I don't know. It's all right for some, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
Pip liked it. I was never at home.
Yes. Anyway, let's see. Anyone else got any Grail kits? Oh dear, excuse me. Nothing at the moment. Right, so that's puzzling me about this Aussie show thing. Yeah, with Sarah's on about. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell at all.
I can remember the kids watching, or the girls watching, some Australian show but it was mermaids. I can't remember what it's called now. It was like a teenage kids drama program.
Sure that wasn't Neighbours?
No, it's definitely not Neighbours, mate. No, this was this was even worse acting.
Oh, God.
I tell you what, you say about Neighbours. Anyone remember the Sullivans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying yes. That was
group, you see, aren't we?
Yeah, that was something that I would catch just as I was sort of on a school lunch.
That's it. Yeah,
I'd come home and then I'd be on. Yeah, it was a weird time of day to have it on.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Between that and Crown Court.
That's it.
Crown Court used to be on the same, in that same hour.
That's right. What else was used to be on there? Oh. Can anyone remember Danger UXB?
Yeah.
Mm.
That was
Whatever happened to that? Because it was only on for one season.
Is that all they had?
I think it was one season. Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bang.
I thought it was just that the war finished. Russell was saying, I think a 1/500 scale of the Vengeance from Into Darkness. Yes, that would be nice. Yes. Nat saying, I know what you mean, Dave. I used to watch it, but for the life of me, can't remember the name of it. I should talk about the one with the mermaids. Yeah. From Shield, the plane Zephyr, and the one and the helicarrier. Yeah. It's okay. I just googled it. It's called Barrier Reef, actually. Oh, so it wasn't an inventive title as such. But no, I don't remember that. No, I don't remember that at all. 1/32 scale. Danger UXB is on YouTube apparently. Oh, right. I might have to. I might have to delve into that because that used to be a thing that I had. I think I can't remember. I know it was on. It was on in the evening, but I can't remember if that was a Wednesday or a Friday night. Because it had what's his name? Him at Brideshead Revisited. Anthony Andrews.
Anthony Andrews.
Yeah, that's it. And Judy Gleason.
Yeah,
that's right. Sarah Jane is saying, I have the series Wings on DVD. I really like that. Yeah. I got more into that because I watched that on YouTube. I found that on YouTube. Piece of Cake.
Never seen that.
No, that was about what's his name? Jeff Blenheim.
No.
Battle of Britain pilot. That was based on his memoirs, and went through from Battle of France right through till after the Battle of Britain. So that's a bit poignant. But Piece of Cake had what's his name? Who's doing Midsummer Murders now? What's his name? Not Bergerac, but the other one now.
Yeah,
Neil somebody. Anyway, but he was in that, and he played a bit of a crazy one. But that was a good thing. B3 evening.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah, you're right, Steve.
Lynn's got it. H2O, just had water. That was it. Oh, it's terrible acting. Terrible acting they were.
Oh, what was that? What was that? The mermaid thing, was it?
Mermaid.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, like a kid's drama.
Neil Dudgeon, that's him. Neil Dudgeon.
That's it. Well done. Yeah, Russell's saying, yeah, he watched Piece of Cake. Yeah. Ray Hanna done some of the display work for that, and that was where they done the flying under the bridge with the Spitfire, and I think also down a canal. But I've also seen them do a recreation of that stunt for Breitling Watchers, I think it was. Only about 10 years ago, I think, and they'd done some in cockpit footage. That's on YouTube, and my God, how low that was. That was some flying. Sarah Jane saying, I knew Battle of Britain pilot Peter Fox. When he died, he had the missing man Spitfire flight.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, very nice. Nat saying, as a teenage girl, I loved it, and now I don't freely admit it. And Mike just said, "You just have." Yes, it's all now on the interweb for everyone to want to see.
See, my older sister will deny the fact that they ever watched. I'm going back to like the late 70s, early 80s, when some holidays we had kids TV on some holidays, didn't we? And they used to, I don't know, it's Polish or something series or Latvian or something called White Horses.
Mm-hmm.
They used to watch that every day, religiously, and now it was so bad, and now they deny it.
Oh yeah.
No, we didn't. Yes, you did.
Yeah. What about we had? There was Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah.
The Whirlybirds.
Oh,
remember them?
Yeah, I remember
Whirlybirds. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And Lynn is saying, where are we? This American doesn't know what you're all talking about. I know. That's all right. Oh, Eric's not in the chat, so he's probably fell asleep. Shane saying several of Dixon and Doc Green are on YouTube if you like that kind of thing. Dixon and Doc Green. Evening all. Yeah, warm night. Just trying to if what else was there? Oh, why don't you?
Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah, why don't you turn off your TV and do something less boring instead? Yeah. Remember the double deckers?
Deckers, yeah.
And obviously the banana splits.
Yeah.
Oh, now, Lynn, you must know that one. Banana splits.
Gunsmoke, Lynn. Yes.
Yes, Gunsmoke. High Chaparral. Bonanza.
Bonanza. Yeah, didn't used to miss one of them. With the mad chef with his axe.
Yeah.
Who remembers going to the pictures on a Saturday afternoon at the cinema on a Saturday morning?
No, I never used to because we didn't have a children's. Well, we had a little cinema where I used to live when I was younger, but they didn't have a Saturday matinee.
Didn't they?
No, it did in the town, but because we'd actually gone on the bus, so mother didn't know. But I know what you're going to say, Flash Gordon.
Yeah, and all that, like
Yes. But Lynn is saying I loved the banana splits, High Chaparral. I didn't care for Bonanza. Yeah. And Shane is saying, and then after Why Don't You was Radio 2 Roadshow with Smiley Miley.
Oh
yeah. I'm just trying to think what else because obviously there was obviously your ones like Mission Impossible and The Man from U.N.C.L.E. There was obviously children's on this end. There was The Tomorrow People.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Magpie. Blue Peter. How. Just trying to think.
Now here's the social leveling question for you, Phil. Right. We'll work out what sort of bloke he is, Dad. Right. His was or swap shop, Phil?
Yeah.
Well.
No.
No. Until I reached a certain age, it was multicolored swap shop. But as soon as I turned to puberty, tis was.
He was a posh kid. That's what he was, Dad. He was a posh kid.
He was, yeah. He's one of the posh ones, Dave.
Yeah. Come on. What you were expecting me to say? Right until I was in puberty, I didn't understand Sally James.
I
got
yeah, you see. But no, I think I only watched it until Mike Reed took over the swap shop instead of Neil Edmonds, and then puberty hit in, and then I went over to Tiswas.
Jacqueline's just reminded me that I am going to hell.
Here he comes, walking down the street.
Right, you'll get no, copyright strike, Dad.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I'll probably been banned for the F-bomb anyway.
No, it's just when I was on the coaches, we went to Lourdes.
Right.
To with cultural people and from a big church in London, and we dropped the passengers off at the hotel, and to get to the back of the hotel to park the coach, you had to go quite a long way around because of the narrow streets. There was only one way of getting into the back of the hotel, so we dropped the passengers off, and they've gone in. And me and the other driver, we drive. He's driving. I'm sat in the front seat, looking at this tiny little map they've given us from the hotel, and get to the back of the hotel. And coming down the road was a bloke in a bed being pushed by about 30 people. And that's what I started singing. I'm definitely going to hell. I really am.
There's something I've totally forgot. Buck Rogers in the 25th century, Buster Crabs, who actually was the original Buck Rogers, and Flash Gordon. He was in. Yeah, I totally. Yeah. Yeah, can anyone remember that? Biddy, 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 biddy. Hold the phone. Okay, Buck. Yeah. I love that. Tweaky. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was her name?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Which one? What? The Princess Amidala or the Colonel Deering?
No, the pink lycra.
Oh, that lycra.
Oh no, Princess Amidala.
Yeah, but what was her name?
What, Princess Amidala?
No, the other one, the actress.
Oh, Erin Gray.
That was it. Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, but seriously, Princess Amidala. She was the baddie, but
yeah,
she was a hottie. Yeah. Anyway. We'll carry on. Yeah. So Sarah Jane's got the MASH poster upstairs. Lynn is saying Multi Python and Faulty Towers. Yeah, I was a little bit too young to watch them when they first time around. Bill and Ben, yeah. Weed, yeah. Bolob. Yeah. Oh, Rent a Ghost, yeah. Mr. Claypole. Yes. Oh dear, it's all coming out now. Jack and Ori. Yeah. The Wombles.
Now don't set me off with that, Fox. Fox is watching. Sorry, Fox. Phil made me do it. The Death Corps of Womble. He likes this warhammer faction called the Death Corps of Krieg, who are like pretty much World War I soldiers with futuristic type weapons, and but they wear a gas mask and a greatcoat. They just look like Wombles to me with the gas mask on. I do why I'm Fox about that.
Well, I can see where you're coming from.
I do put his leg a bit about that. But.
What about Bagpuss? Well, Lynn's thinking Bagpuss. What the hell? What is it? Is it another F-bomb or what? Oh dear. But yeah, so I think we've suddenly gone from dream kits to 70s TV again.
Stream, hasn't it?
Are you being served? Yes. Mr. Humphreys, are you free? I'm free. Mr. Slocum's pussy, yes. Yes. There we go. Lynn is saying. Lynn's curious. What is Bagpuss? Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Steve saying, my sister went to uni near Wimbledon Common and very seriously used to go looking for wombles. Oh, bless.
Student.
Ken Dodd and the Diddy Men. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
There is a theatre down here at Bournemouth and
Oh
you
no!
you park round the back by the stage door. There's 2 bays for coaches, and I was there one day. I just dropped the passengers off and pulled round the back and sat there. And a bloke pulled up in a yellow Rolls Royce, and he was the most obnoxious, horrible, nasty person I ever met in my life, and that was Max Bygraves. And I went the following week, and I pulled up there, and a car pulled up in front of me, a little Mini pulled up in front of me, and this bloke got out and knocked on the door, and he was so polite. He said, "Excuse me, driver, could you just move forward a bit, and I can pull in behind you and unload my stuff and all that?" And he was really polite and really nice. I said, "Yeah, of course I can." And he come back about an hour later with a signed photograph. He says, "I know you're not going to be a fan, but your mum might be." And that was John Inman. And he gave me a signed photograph. He said, "What's your mum's name?" I said, "Mary." So he put "to Mary" with John Inman on it. He was sweet. He was ever such a sweet person. He was lovely.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nat is saying that she says she knows she's biased, but right, that's only because you weren't born in the best part of the century, early 90s and early noughties, especially Chucklevision. To me, yeah, no. But Shane, oh yeah, the Toughty Club, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, very sad. Very sad. And Russell saying can't beat weekday lunchtime on ITV. Spider-Man and Jamie and the Magic Torch.
Yeah.
Yes. Rainbow, Zippy and Bongle. Hello, Jeffrey. Yes. Oh God, here we go. Look, I'm starting to do impressions now on my own stream to keep. What a way! I was going to say, what a way to keep subscribers, and I've just lost 2 viewers.
There we go.
Yeah, I know how to kill a stream. Don't I?
One of them's Lynn.
If it's not an F-bomb, that'll do it. As my impressions. Yeah. Oh dear. Right. So. Come on, let's get off the TV. So I don't have to do these crazy impressions. Oh dear. Pitkins with Hartley hair. Oh no. Oh, start some Basil Brush. Oh no, I'm definitely not doing that one. No, I'm not doing that one. I'll let Dave do the Basil Brush.
Boom, boom.
Oh dear. Right. She said, although I admit my parents had watched with Mother on VHS and loved it. Oh dear. Right. Now some of you, well, most of you guys probably won't, unless it went national. But here in Anglia, we had a children's thing called Romper Room.
Nope.
No, obviously no, you guys didn't know. No, that must have just been a local thing then, with a presenter called Miss Roslyn, and it used to be like a little sort of half-hour show of stories and little games for kids to play, and all that. And that was called Romper Room. But no, obviously it didn't go global. No, that's a shame. Right, Steve was saying, Dogtanian, yes, remember that. Willy Fogg, Magnificent Cities of Gold, and Ulysses 31. Yeah, I remember Ulysses 31. Yeah, that was a bit manga type of thing, if memory serves me correctly.
It was French, that.
What's that? What, Ulysses?
Ulysses, yeah, it was a French cartoon series dubbed into English, yeah.
Yeah. Lynn's saying, just give the banana splits. What have you left on the piano for me, Muffin? Oh, you dirty mule.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Mule, yes.
The other one is, do you remember the trapdoor?
I don't know.
It was plasticine animation. Willie Rushton used to do the voice of it. Used to narrate it.
Yeah.
Right.
Now they're all on YouTube. Season 2, episode 1. And it's about 20 seconds into it. Don't ask me how I know this. I've obviously done my research on this. I've got the DVD, I've got the box set, and I couldn't believe it. It's that adult humour, the kids program thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the main character was a fella called Burke, and he was a little blue plasticine blobby sort of creature, and he was the cook that used to cook for the monster upstairs in upstairs, and there was a trapdoor in the kitchen bit. And this trapdoor's open, this big ugly monster's popped his head out, and he's got a rolling pin in his hand. And I kid you not, he says, "It's a good job I've got something big in my hand to bonk him with." And it's episode 2, season 2, episode 1, and it's 20 seconds in. Go and check it out. It's the funniest thing on kids' TV you will ever hear in your life.
There we go. I knew Shane would get it. Yeah, Miss Roslyn. And it was Romper Stomper, Romper Doo. That's it. Yeah. And Lynn is saying Romper Room, they had that over there, but I don't think it would have been the same. Might have been the same sort of premise, but not with Miss Roslyn, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, so that's that one. Battle of the Planets. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrorhawk's the worst animated program in the world.
Yeah, Zelda. Yes.
Oh, that was shocking animation. That was terrible.
Captain Kangaroo, Trapdoor. That's Burke, feed me. Scooby-Doo. Yeah. HTV Wales used to have a copy of Batman and Robin called Taffman and Dobbin.
Remember that as a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was can't remember the fellow's name. He's still famous now. Piano player.
He's still famous.
Yeah, he's still alive. That's what I meant.
He's still kicking.
He's still kicking. But yeah, it was a copy of Batman and Robin, but it was called Taffman and Dobbin. They dressed as Batman and Robin would have done.
All right.
Yeah, it's really good. Funny.
Right. The other one used to like the same sort of era as the Trapdoor was Count Duckula. That was one of my favourites. David Jason narrated that one.
Yeah.
Right. Sarah got back on track by saying along with the Arrows A2 as a Grail kit. Yeah. So it would be a 1/12 Eagle Westlake. Ooh. Now, did they not do a kit of that? Maybe not in a 1/12 scale, but I'm sure I've seen, because that's the isn't that the IndyCar, the Eagle Westlake? Might be wrong, but I'm sure I've seen. Might have been in 1/24 scale, maybe, possibly. Yes. So that's see now we've gone 70s, 80s, and 90s TV. We're still on the old Grail kits. What other shall we say subjects of sort of frivolity can we sort of try and get me to put an F-bomb into? Grail cut the Nostromo. Yes.
Yeah.
There used to be was it an Horizon? Was it a Horizon kit for the Nostromo?
They don't know that one.
No, I'm surprised there hasn't been a mainstream kit for it.
I'm sure there was. And Shane is saying, when the hell is someone going to make a model of a Mark III Cortina? Yeah. I mean, I remember. I know. Now, was it Monogram or was it Revel? Someone done Mark II Capri, and you could have it where you've got body panels that you could have made like a Zack Speed version or a standard road version. And I had one years and years ago. Well, probably when I not long after I first started model making, and I can't remember the make. But there was so many different, because you had so many different panels that you could put spoilers and side skirts on it as well to make it into a racing version. But I can't. Can't remember now. Yeah. Halcyon, that's it. I keep saying Horizon, but it was Halcyon. That's right. But that wasn't their usual vinyl one. That was a plastic one, if memory serves me correctly. Because Halcyon done vinyl figures as well. Because I had RoboCop, Terminator, and the T1000, I believe. Yeah. God knows where they went. I think I might have sold them actually at a car boot at one point.
Oh, Eric's awake.
Eric's awake. The main character from The Man from U.N.C.L.E. also played in what? Yes.
Patrick Duffy, wasn't it?
No. It was David McCullum in Sapphire and Steel.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you go. See, I knew that one. That was a factoid question, right? So come on, let's have some factoid questions off the people in chat. We've still got 22 people. I'm sure we can get rid of a few more. Yes, it was a vinyl one, and or plastic one that was ridiculously hard to get hold of. Yeah, I quite believe it. I talked it up. Look, there was a plastic monkey in the chat. Well, there is now. Tammy had done the Zach Speed. Yeah,
A good program for checking out old cars. Randall and Upkirk Deceased. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Which what you mean, the older version, not the new one with Bob Mortar and Rick Reeves. No,
the older version, the original.
Yeah, gotcha.
Check that out. Look at the cars on that, mate. I tell you something, that brings back memories.
Yeah, I know, and the Professionals and the Sweeney. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Eric saying yes, and I just awoke. Yeah. I got a few old halcyon kits: the Sulaco, Narcissus, APC, and Dropship. Ooh, and a power loader. Wow. Oh yes, that's a Grail kit to get the power loader. Has it got the Ripley figure with it? I can't remember if it did or not. Yeah. So Lynn is saying that yes. Also, he starred in NCIS as well. Did David McCullum? So I think we've probably got the question both right. We'll see which one Eric says is the right answer.
Here's an interesting fact. An interesting fact for you, Phil.
Right, go on then.
Talking like Alien and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sigourney Weaver in Italy, whenever any of her films are on at the cinema, I'd put like the names and all that lot.
Mm-hmm.
She's referred to as Miss Weaver, because although it's spelt slightly differently, Sigourney is a very rude word in Italian.
I've heard that somewhere, yes, but what is it? Can we repeat it on air?
I'll repeat it on air, mate. I'll private message you later.
Okay, right. Yeah, it won't keep me awake at night, though, will it?
No.
Oh, sorry. That's okay. Right, that's good.
You can have people googling what's Sigourney in Italian now.
Yeah, well, that's it. Shane is saying, what's the best scratch-built model of a real subject you have seen? Mine is a 1/8 scale Foden S21 lorry with a bulk blower body.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's a Steve saying, it has got the Ripley, yes, but I painted it very badly in my 20s. Well, can you not take her out of there and give it a strip down and maybe it depends on what you painted it in, but maybe in Dettol or something, because if it is vinyl, you don't want to have something too harsh on it, and then repaint it. Maybe as a resto. Talk about resto builds, yeah. Right. Best scratch build.
What's the best scratch build? The only thing, I can't think of anything apart from she who farts in bed putting makeup on before we go out for a night out.
Yeah, but would you class that? Yeah. Hang on. Would you class that as scratch building or just restoration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm coming from on that one?
Yeah. I can't really answer that because I'm probably sleeping on the sofa now as it is.
Right. Eric is saying yes, he was going with NCIS, but both of you are correct. So yes, so we get half a point each, Lynn. Oh dear, Humbrol enamels. I get my coat.
Oh dear.
What were you thinking? But then again, in the 20s, yeah, I suppose
These things.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the dust on that. So often that gets used. Look at the dust on that.
Ooh, look at the dust on there.
I thought it was a matte paint,
Wow,
right. So, yeah. Saying I didn't know. Why do you think I never paint anything?
Mm-hmm.
It was scratch building it. All you do is undercoat it and leave it now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You've never seen one finished. Actually, yeah, I've never seen one painted, Steve. I've only ever seen them undercoated and just left like that, mate. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, but that's the generic look, isn't it? You know, it's that final reveal, isn't it? Doesn't matter what the final paintwork is. You know, it's having all those multicolored bits, you know, stuck onto something, you know, and you can't make out what the hell it is. The final reveal is just once it's all one color, isn't it? You know, who gives a monkeys what the hell it looks like after? It is just that is the true reveal. That's where the magic happens. I think anyway. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but yeah, I just trying to think of still trying to think of the scratch build I've seen. I don't think I have actually. I mean, there's been a few things on YouTube that I've watched and think, wow, you know, that's good, but there's nothing sort of actually, and I haven't even sort of scratch built anything that
I have. To be fair, there's a guy I work with, and he's the most unassuming looking guy you can think of. He used to work in Portsmouth Dockyard, refurbishing, you know, the shipwright. And he does remote control boats, but he gets the actual plans from the shipyards, and he built every single ferry that's operated on the Solent as a remote control boat, and every single one of them is scratch built, and they are beautiful. Honestly, it's like mind blowing.
Well, sometimes, I mean, I know it's still classed as a scratch build, but having plans does help, you know, because I mean, you know, once you've got their measurements, you can then scale them down to a size that, you know, is manageable. But sometimes I think it does help, but it's still a skill to actually make them pits, you know. I mean,
he's got lathes and presses and all sorts in his shed. He everything he's scratch built on them. They're just like, it just blows my mind. He's a craftsman. He's not a model maker. He's a craftsman.
Yeah, actually, that is just actually pricked my memory. There's a series of videos. I can't remember the guy's name, but there's a series of videos of I think he's done a B-17, Mustang. I think he's done a 0 and an Focke-Wulf 190. Notice I said Focke-Wulf.
Yeah, me ears pricked up then.
Yeah, good. I'm glad because yeah. Totally scratch built, starting from scratch from metal. Every single piece is either just a sheet of steel, sheet of brass or steel or whatever, or turned a bit of aluminium.
Yeah,
and I think if memory serves me correctly, they were sort of like 1/24 scale or something ridiculously, you know, not humongous, but you know, but just about the right scale to get detail. And oh my god, incredible! I for the life of me, I cannot remember the guy's name, but there's about 4 or 5 videos at the moment, and one of them, like I said, was I think I'm sure it was a B-17. And I got the one that he's doing the cockpit, and oh my god, That was
I
just
remember when I was a kid, like I was probably about 10 or 11 at the time. I remember there was a guy, he built a Lancaster bomber, radio-controlled Lancaster bomber, and it was enormous. The crew inside were action men. It was that big. It was huge. But it took him years and years to build it, and Granada Television came to film it. And it was on our school playing field, and it took off, and it was amazing. It was just like watching a real Lancaster flying around. And they came into land, and it didn't stop. And it hit the school building and just smashed the front of it to bits.
Oh,
I remember that.
You'd be gutted, wouldn't you?
Oh, he was in tears, this guy. I remember the first time I seen him go on in tears. But
oh, I mean, I remember seeing on what used to be called the Learning Channel, which is Discovery and Blizzard models. There was they built a is it the what is it, the Strato Cruiser, or the 4-engine massive jet, sort of like Hercules, but
yeah,
they built one from scratch. That was good. That was radio control.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's either planes or shipbuilding, isn't it? For your scratch built radio control stuff, isn't it?
Mm.
You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Ted used to do it, didn't he? Scratch built ships and that.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, the extent of my scratch building is two wing mirrors for the Ferrari. You know, I mean, I'm still deliberating whether I should use them or not. But you know, they're not bad. They're not gross. But
I don't think I've ever actually tried to scratch build something that is. I mean, apart from obviously, I do a lot of scratch building scenery and things like that, and buildings. But I've never actually scratch built like a plane or a car or like Andy, like Steve Money does the spaceships and that.
Mm.
Actually, I tried it once, didn't I? I tried to do a Steve Monday, and it looked like a little speeder, and then it's sort of like the wings weren't level, or the fins on the back weren't level, and that I couldn't be bothered in the end. I lost my temper with it, if I'm honest.
I mean, I've done plenty of Globemaster. That's it. There you go, Globemaster. I've done plenty of conversions. You know, one of my actually, I mean, I could actually go and get it if people won't mind. If you two won't mind just filling in for a couple of minutes.
What, do we like a dance routine or something?
Well, you could do, or you know, I mean, although what's the time now? We're not past 10 o'clock yet, so I was going to say, you know, you could do the dance of the 7 veils, but
no,
yeah, there's a bit too early for that.
It is too early.
Right, I'll just turn my mic off. You guys chat and see if anyone else has got any more questions. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll just see if I can bring something in. Hang on a sec.
Go on then. What's the weather like, Dad?
It's raining, Dave.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been 27 degrees today, but it's raining now.
All right. What did you have for tea? I can't remember now.
I had chicken and mushroom slice, Dave, with chips.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had that curry and rice, didn't I, with big crisps and mango jam and that. It was all right.
You in work tomorrow?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Got to
Lynn said, party time, Phil's gone, yay! And Eric said, Dad and Dave fills the screen quite well, thank you. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Yeah, I'm quite proud of my belly. That fills the screen.
Steve at B3 said, I'm the same with drawing. I like to draw, but once I've inked them in, I avoid colour as I usually wreck things. Ruined my A-level art. Probably when the teacher made me paint it. A-level art, eh? Clever one.
Yeah. I'm saying, get drunk and give him a skipper.
Don't need to get him.
Do it over, mate. Yeah, don't have to get drunk to do it.
Squeeze me, Andy, said Lynn.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, I'm just going to have a swig of a proper cup.
You're gonna what?
A swig of a proper cup. Have you got a red one there, Dad?
I've got one, yeah, and it's got something written on the bottom of it. Look.
Who are they? Accrington Stanley. Who are they?
Who are they? They're the team that won at the weekend.
What, Accrington Stanley won?
Yeah.
Did they? Cool.
I don't know.
Oh.
No, don't follow Accrington Stanley. Don't drink milk either.
No. I've got some spoons.
Oh yeah, you got some spoons there.
Yeah, I did my spoons. Look, how cool are these spoons? Look.
Can you play the spoons, Dave?
I don't know, I've never tried. How do you do it?
Give it a go, yeah. No, you can't.
I'm getting a bit of noise out of them.
No, you can't. Okay. Wonder how far Phil's got to drive to get this, whatever he's getting.
I don't know.
Must go.
Thursday.
Don't worry. I've been reading the chat. I know what the day. Yeah, I see. Yeah, only come here to watch it for you and Mike. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. Nice, innit, eh? Right. Right.
I'll put my spoons back. You're back.
Right. It's a little bit dusty.
Can't blame me, yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry, but it is. Yeah. Right.
You want it again.
Right. Now this is a McLaren MP24, I believe. Now let me just bring. Right.
I've got some paint that look really nice, Phil.
Yeah. So, but this is what, about 6-7 years old now, 8 years old now. It's a conversion. Yeah. It's not totally finished. It was a conversion.
Go full screen, Phil.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, I will. There we go. It's a full conversion of the earlier version or the earlier season, and it's resin. That's one of the failed castings. But yeah, it was one that I converted from a kit to this spec, which is over there, and then made molds and then cast in resin.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So yeah, it took should we say a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah, but
yeah, but you can probably see if I bring that back up again, you can see that it's completely solid.
Yeah, that must weigh a bit.
Well, it's not that heavy. Well, this is because, strangely enough, the suspension.
Yeah,
I cast out of tin, made molds, and cast them out of tin.
Oh, blimey!
Oh, flipping that is keen.
Yeah. And shall we just say that many a time I had tin splatter, and one flew over and hit me right in the face.
Oh, that hurt.
It did. Yeah, no, it was a bit of a for a few months, a scar on the old cheek. But yeah, even some of this is the actual original kit front wing, but the end panels were redone.
Wow.
And the rear wing is actually all cast tin. So that's where the weight comes from. But it's got the original plastic. Oh no, this is the one that's actually molded as well, cast as well. Rear, the floor and everything. So yeah, even the wheels and the tires are cast.
Good.
So yeah, that was back in my crazy times. So yeah, I thought I'd just share that with you guys, saying about scratch building. That sort of just brought that back to mind. It's not actually a scratch build; it's more of a conversion. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah. So what have I missed in the chat? What have I missed? Let's have a look. Spoons. Lynn is saying spoons.
That reminds me, I must put them in the Model Maker spoon hook.
Yeah, and we've had the insult about only watching because for you and Dave. Yeah. I don't know. So, what's this? Eric saying, I heard Game Workshop was replacing Mephisto Red with Space Marine, but oh dear. As soon as I turned my back, the conversation went haywire. Yeah.
They start picking on me, Phil.
They did, yeah.
See that, Eric?
Oh dear.
Not hosting tomorrow night.
Yeah. Andy sounds okay for you. Bring some class to this. Oh, that's all right then. At least I bring a bit of class. Is that because I watched Swap Shop and then Tiz was, and not the other way around? Yeah. So no, I thought that sort of just jogged my. But I tell you what, I make a great paperweight, if nothing else. But yeah, that really jogged my memory. That did talking about scratch building, and I thought, oh yeah. But anyway, I'll put that over here out of the way. Yeah. Obviously still got some of the original kit parts to it, but yeah. There we go. Right. So have we had any? We haven't had any more questions, have we? No AMAs. No. It's time for the Monty Python theme. Yeah. No, I'd get copyrighted for that. I'll do a quick. There you go. That's it.
Too much.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Lynn saying, I wish I could get Monty Python on DVD. I'm sure you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I'm sure you can. Yes.
Because she asked that about Blackadder, I think, didn't she, as well? And Candygram from Mongo found it on Amazon for her.
Yeah. Do we know anywhere that does custom decals?
Yes, Steve. I'll have to hunt it down and I'll mail it to you.
Yeah, I can't think of the name either.
Right. Here we go. The Goons or Monty Python?
Well,
Both.
Python.
Both.
Goons.
Oh,
I am not old enough to know them off first hand.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, you're not. No, yeah, I am. Do you know
how defensive I got there? Did you see how defensive? Blimey. But obviously, I know all the separate works of the guys, and I've also watched or listened to the sketches. Obviously in the past, Blue Potter, and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, yeah. This is gonna go crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I think I prefer the Goons. I mean, Tony will, if he is sneakily watching this, he'll clip me around the lug hole tomorrow when I get into work, because he's a Python man.
Yeah, mate.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mind Python. I'll watch it. But if someone was to say to me, right, you've got Monty Python, or we've got a couple of sketches of the Goons, what would you rather? I say, well, I'd rather listen to the Goons, because obviously it was more of a radio thing, so you then had to put a little bit extra into the visualization. And then obviously you had, following on from them, you had obviously Spike Milligan doing his thing on TV. You had Peter Sellers doing his thing, obviously with the Pink Panther and all the other films he was doing, and obviously Harry Seacombe who, strangely enough, I sort of more remember doing Sunday religious programs, and singing hymns.
Yeah, songs of praise.
Yeah, songs. Yeah, and Michael Benteen and Michael Benteen's Potty Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and the Flea Circus. That was great. Yeah, that used to be so. Oh, you could even though there weren't anything there, you could actually imagine, the fleas, riding the bike or doing the trapeze or whatever. That was great. Let's see. Lynn is saying Monty Python never heard of the Goons. Oh dear. I think you might have to sort of Google it, Lynn, and sort of educate yourself a little bit. Neddy, why are you wearing that leopard skin? So that's why I'm spotted. Dad, that's Steve. That is. Oh, right. Sorry. Right. I'm with you. Yeah, that's right. You were talking about the decals, weren't you? Right. Harry Seacombe used to corpse too much, burst out laughing and spoil things. The Welsh plonker. Yeah. His laugh was great. How the hell that guy used to breathe, I don't know when he used to laugh. I don't know.
That Room 101.
Room 101.
Yeah, well, they had celebrities on and things they didn't like. They could send to Room 101.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Spike Milligan was on that, and he wanted to put Portsmouth in there.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a bad thing at the King's Theatre years ago when he was first starting out. He had a bit of a bad experience. They booed him off stage and that. So.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. I mean, am I right in thinking that Spike Milligan was the only one of the Goons to actually see active service in the war?
No, Harry Seacombe was as well, wasn't he?
Was, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, because they were on the Forces show, weren't they? They that's how they got together. They set up the Forces show with Michael Benteen.
That's it.
Harry Seacombe, Spike Milligan. And those three actually fought during the war.
That's it. Yeah, that's all. It's all coming back to me now. Yes, that's like there was again on YouTube. I watched a Peter Sellers interview back, sort of like late 70s, early 80s, I think. Michael Parkinson.
Yeah,
and he'd done a rendition of When I'm Cleaning Windows with a little uke.
Yeah,
sort of done the Peter Sellers done the impersonation of George Formby. That was a good one. Right. And so they were all very talented people. Shane's saying, right, I have to go now, caring duties. Yeah, night, Shane. Yeah, take care, mate. Yeah, nice for you to pop in, mate. Night. Spike Milligan's book about the war was an amazing read. Yeah. My favourite Monty Python is the Dead Parrot sketch. Yeah. And then there was also he done another one on Parkinson as well, where he played an old thespian actor, and he said, "No, my name is Warrington Minge." Yeah. And I thought, you can't do that, but obviously he did. Yeah. Warrington Minge. Yes. Bless him. But that was a strange time, I think, because I mean, he was it Britt? Was it Britt Eklund? Wasn't he married? Got married to Britt Eklund.
Yeah.
Who else was he attached to famously? I can't remember. But I mean, for what he was, how he. I mean, obviously, it must have been his, should we say, his personality. But for his looks back in the day, you know, when he got married to, because I mean he was a chubby guy. You know, he done all right. What we got? Norwegian blue, beautiful plumage. Kevin saying, I still think the plank was one of the best with Eric. Yes,
yeah. Cracker, that one.
Yeah. Andy saying that the goons singing Unchained Melody.
My two favourite things from that era was, they mentioned it earlier, Faulty Towers, a bit where the kitchen's on fire and Manuel's keep coming out going fire, fire, and Basil keeps throwing him back in the kitchen.
Back in again, yeah. Or the one where they say don't mention the war.
Yeah. And the other one was that the two Ronnies did a sketch with John Cleese, where John Cleese was dressed up in a suit and that, and Ronnie Barker was dressed in just a normal suit, and Ronnie Corbett said we had a flat cap and holes in his jacket, and it was, I look up to him because he's upper class, and then John Cleese said I look down on him because he's middle class, and then all Ronnie Corbett said throughout the entire sketch was, I know my place. It's quality, absolutely quality.
That was from another TV show. That was David Frost used to be in it as well.
That's right, yeah, because that was John Cleese, Ronnie Barker, Ronnie Corbett, David Frost.
Yeah.
What was that? I can't remember what the actual program was called. Was it Frost Tonight or something?
That was the news. That was.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Drag that up out of memory. Where did that come from? Why?
Steve,
I'm going to have to lie down.
Do you find something amusing about the name Biggest Dickers?
I still like that Warrington Minge. I won't go into the full joke, but yeah, that was a classic. But yeah, it's just I don't know. There's something about the comedians of the day. You know what I mean?
And it's like the life of Brian, but there when they're searching the house and the old centurion comes out, stopping up, family sponsor.
The Goons was a radio show. Yes, it was. I mean, that never.
Oh no, Phil went funny then.
Phil went like a Dalek.
He's gone.
Has he gone? Oh, quick, do that song and dance routine.
Hey, I was just breaking the drinks out then as well.
Yeah. Go have a cup of tea in a proper mug.
Something went a bit Pete Tong there.
He's back. Well, we got two of you now, Phil.
I know. Good, isn't it? I got booted. I got booted off my own show.
Hey.
Were you guys still here?
Yeah. That's called a copyright strike, Phil.
I got booted. I got booted off my own show. Oh my God! No, I don't believe it. Is it because I started talking about Warrington Minge or what? Yeah, I mean,
you'll be gone in a minute now.
Yeah, that's it. That's that word, isn't it? Yeah, that could be. Yeah. Warrington's a very hard word to say. You know?
Oh yeah, shocking place.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Humanity.
Yeah. Okay, got it on YouTube, waiting to play after the show. Well done. Yeah, that'll enlighten you a little bit what we're talking about. I can heartily recommend Michael Palin's Ripping Yarns. Yeah, I see. I mean, some of the stuff that that obviously they went on to after obviously the Python. I think Michael Palin's travels around the world in 80 days and
they were good.
All that. They were brilliant. And he had his sense of humor in them. And I quite liked them.
Yeah.
And it's not Python, but most of them were in it. Jabberwocky, yeah.
Time band.
What time is it, Eccles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Time Bandits, that's another cracking film like that.
Yeah. They've got it open on the Googles. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, I just can't believe I just got kicked. And if that was for that, well, that's it. That they need to, sort of, shall we say, change their vocabulary, sort of algorithms.
Yeah, Andy, what? It's comedy that we used to have in like the 70s and that, like.
We won't have comedy like that again. Yeah. What? Only 6 watts. You're not very bright. Yes.
Could you? I mean, things like Love Thy Neighbour and that they used to have on. Please.
No, that's right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Someone's tickled. What's tickled you, Mike?
No, it's these things Steve's putting in the chat. It's only a flesh wound that can still bite you.
I'll bite your legs off.
Yeah. It's only a flesh wound. I can still bite you. Yeah.
It was. Somebody got hold of 2 knights and then chopped one of them arms and legs off and that, and did a little diorama of it. It looked brilliant. I can't remember who did it.
That's it, Mike. Yeah, talk about me corpse and earlier on. I think Mike's had it now.
Oh dear.
We've lost him. We've lost him now. He's gone. Yeah. Behold the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Tip the enchanted with the flames and explode.
He's gone. He's at it. He's at it now. Oh dear. Dear.
What is your favorite color?
He's a very naughty boy.
Yeah. Naughty boy.
Oh.
I don't know.
That's fun stuff.
I'm having a hot flush. Oh dear me.
Yeah, Dave Allen.
Yeah. May your God go with you. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was.
Here's one for you. See if people in the chat can get this one. Dave Allen used to finish with that, didn't he? Good night and may your God go with you.
Yeah.
What television program used to end with him saying "Good night, Vienna"?
Well, that's a killer, Dave.
Yeah, he used to say that one. I bet you somebody gets it in the chat.
Good night, Vienna.
Yeah, at the end of every single episode, it said it.
Oh,
Anyway, come on, are people actually thinking about that one?
Oh,
Good night, Vienna. No, I have not got a clue on that one.
It was Rigsby, Rising Damp. The end of every episode, he'd stand at the back door and put the cat out and go, "Good night, Vienna."
That's it. Yeah, the Vienna with the cat. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Call Rising Damp. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, Miss Jones.
Now, a friend of mine years ago, his mother, who at the time was in her 80s, right, and she used to terrify the neighbours in the morning because at about 7 o'clock in the morning, she'd stand in the back garden in a dressing gown going, "Come on, sexy, sexy," because that's what she called a cat. And she used to bang the cat bowl shouting, "Come on, sexy." Used to terrify the neighbours.
Oh dear. The Good Life, yeah. Alf Garnett, yeah. Rising Damp, yeah. On the buses.
On the buses now. Speaking of experience, when I first started, when I was after I left the mob and that, I started as a conductor on buses and then went on to coaches years after. And I started as a conductor, and I can honestly tell you, it was like that in the 80s.
I'll get you, Butler. Butler, I'll have you.
Oh, it's made my day, Butler. It's made my day.
You made my day, Butler. Oh, you have. Oh, you really have. I'll get you.
Now, years ago, before I went to the coaches, I worked in the buses in Portsmouth, so I got transferred down here to work on the Mary Rose. And I did so many days on the buses and so many days for the Mary Rose. It was a Prince's Trust thing. And I went to work at Portsmouth City Bus. One of the inspectors was a guy called Harry Phelps, and he was Mark Boland's older brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a Portsmouth lad. Mark Boland was from Portsmouth. But yeah, I worked with his older brother. He was a funny bloke. He was a typical inspector. Like an old rat and rave.
Yeah, everyone's saying night nat. Norman Wisdom, yeah. Oh my God, yeah, Norman Wisdom.
Mr. Grimsdale.
That's it, Mr. Grimsdale.
Another good one for Lynn to watch on YouTube and that will be Steptoe and Son.
Yeah,
that was always funny.
You dirty old man. You dirty old man.
Sitting in the sink having a bath with a loofah on a sink. That was all.
Yeah, I always remember the film where the old man's making his sarnies with a fag in his mouth, and the ash go all in the bread, and he just spread it about in the butter. You go, liver birds, yeah. Mr. Grimsdale, Mr. Grimsdale. Yeah.
Father Ted, one of my favourite Father Ted ones is the one where they did the rip off of Speed, where they had the bomb on the milk float.
Oh yeah.
And if it dropped below 4 miles an hour, the bomb went off. That was so funny. I think that was a highlight of Father Ted, the funniest episode he ever did.
Yeah, and just because carry on, you can't. Sid, with Sid James, yeah. Well, the same was with Love Thy Neighbour, yeah.
Yeah, that laugh of
it. You laugh of his, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Oh, that was
yeah. I always remember, what was it? One where he plays Dick Turpin. That was probably one of my favourite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a couple of reasons. And also where he played Henry VIII. That was a laugh.
Yeah.
But there were some good comedies on there. Love Thy Neighbour, yeah.
Carry On Screaming.
A Black Sheriff, why not? It works in Blazing Saddles, yeah. Minder, Minder. Yeah. Sung the theme tune, writ the theme tune, was in the theme tune. Yeah. Yeah, good old Arthur Daly, yeah.
Centrinians. He played Flash Harry in the original Centrinians, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did. Blackadder. Now, I weren't too overly keen on Blackadder.
It was all right.
Yeah. I mean, because after the first sort of 2 series, it was just a repetition, really, of things. But
I'm going to get ostracised by people now, but I think that was the same with Only Fools and Horses. I didn't. It got too samey.
I think at the end they did, yeah. I mean, because there's only so much you can write,
yeah.
And and it was, it was just one of them things that had to come around full circle. Whereas with things like, well, here we go, look, Jacqueline saying, look, Benny Hill.
Oh yeah,
that was different because there wasn't any sort of topical things with him as such. I mean, some of the scripts were pretty much sort of rehashes, but they worked because obviously that he was playing different characters as opposed to where Blackadder everyone was playing their same character but in a different period in time.
Well, that's another thing you couldn't get away with now with Benny Hill. The things he used to do, like the scantily clad women chasing him, and what was the little old fella, little old bald-headed fella that was on there?
That's right. Yeah, yeah. And used to slap him on the back of the head. Yeah,
And
that's right. Yeah,
one of my favourite sketches was there was just Benny Hill just stood on a stage, and all of a sudden that little fella's come flying across on a rope in a Japanese officer's uniform, waving a samurai sword about, just swinging on this rope. And then Benny Hill says, "Cool, there's a nasty nip in the air. You couldn't get away with that sort of humour now, could you?"
No, that's true. That is true.
and Morecambe and Wise, the Christmas specials on that are still. I mean, I'm biased because I'm from Morecambe, you know what I mean? But Morecambe and Wise, just absolute quality. Like Surly Bassey with a knobnail boot on. I mean, that's just genius, that is.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, the two Ronnies, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, Kenny Everett. Yeah, no, he was a little bit on the edge. Was Kenny?
He was a lot on the edge.
yeah. I mean, even when he was doing the sort of they had one that's sort of like tea time, didn't they? You know, and the Captain Kremen. Captain Kremen. They had the actual cartoons. You know, the women had sort of pointy bits. Yeah. You know, you wouldn't get away with that now on the telly. Not at that time of the day, anyway. Oh, matron, yes.
Ooh, matron,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, there is say it's a shame that everything's gone politically correct, but then again, there are some good reasons why it has to change. But it's just a shame that I think it's a shame that people can get offended by some of the old shows today. And not take it for what it was back in the day.
I mean, it's Morgan Freeman summed it up for me, where he said he was in an interview, and he said the only way to stop racism in the world is if you stop calling me a black person, a black man, and I stop calling you a white man. You call me Morgan, I'll call you John. And that's just it just sums it up, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah, there's boiling it down to the bare basics, isn't it? It's just treat everyone the same.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only way you'll ever do it. But what's Lynn put on here? I'm just naming the shows that were on over here on weekends on PBS.
Talking of shows,
it's
8 minutes to 10. I better do the model making times, don't I?
Oh yes, go on.
Yeah,
I shall put you front and centre, sir.
Oh no, don't do that bad again. What we got tomorrow night is that lot, isn't it? Who was it? I'm having a moment now. You put me on. I put myself on the spot now. It was Dave, wasn't it? And Nat and Nat. They do a Wednesday show now, don't they?
You mean Dave, Nat, and Eric?
Yeah.
So okay, we'll come back in. We won't put you under pressure. Go on.
Yeah, right. So that's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Thursday evening, it's Christopher with his normal 8 o'clock show. Friday, Fox may be doing Fallout Friday. I don't know what's going to fall out. I don't want to watch that in case something falls out nasty.
Yeah, but So is Chris doing a early Wednesday making thing?
Yeah, he's doing a diamond art tomorrow night.
Oh, right. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that'll impress Nat.
Yeah, you better put your speculators on for that then, Chris. You see Seymour's. Because they're tiny little tiny things.
Yeah. Okay. Go on. Yeah, carry on, Dave. Sorry.
Yeah, talking of diamond art, Nat's on Friday night at 8 o'clock. Jacqueline was on last time, wasn't she? Are you going to be back on again? Jacqueline, are you going on again? I don't know. She'll back put a thing in the chat in a minute. So that's Friday. Saturday is the usual. Fox at 3 o'clock with Skyrim.
Colin and Dave tomorrow afternoon as well.
Oh, what are they doing? The Thunder Buddies again?
It's 4:30, I think.
Oh, okay. So Colin and Dave's Thunder Buddies. I'm going to have to rewrite this out, I'm going to have to update this.
Yeah, there's loads of additions now.
There isn't there? Blimey, they're all late now. And then the Crash as well, isn't it, on Saturday night? That's Carl and James and Lewis and Chris over in America. He's funny. Chris makes me laugh. He's just so infectious the way he starts giggling and laughing. You can't help but laugh with him. And then Sunday Sunday we've got Models for Heroes in the morning.
Yep.
Followed by Model Officers Mess with Mr. Skiffy, with James.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, yeah. And then at 12:30 till 2:30, it's Colin and Dave again with the Sunday brunch, which I still think is one of the funniest shows that we have on here. It's even funnier than us, I think. I think so. Fox at 3 o'clock, and then some fella called Dad with it in between shows and showing at 6:15 on Sunday night. Closely followed at 8 o'clock by Chris and/or Ted. I think it's Chris this week, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was Ted. Yeah, Ted after a false start on Sunday. Yeah,
that was a bit strange. I tried to watch it and then couldn't, and then went to bed.
I had no internet. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you had a no internet day, didn't you? You had my problems the week before. It was a blooming nightmare. I don't know that.
Half an hour before Fox's stream ended, mine just went off.
Yeah. Welcome to my world, Dad. 3 o'clock on Monday afternoon is Lewis with the Lancaster build.
4 o'clock.
Oh, has he changed it again? Oh yeah, because the kids come home from school now, isn't it?
Yeah.
4 o'clock then. All right. If you want to watch Lewis sticking bits to a Lancaster, cool. 6:30 is Mark 5760, followed by E-Models at 9 o'clock. And then next Tuesday, Phil prime time, when a couple of idiots might turn up again. I don't know. But that's next Thursday. Next Tuesday.
So someone's going to have to do some serious homework to try and get a more of a harder theme, shall we say?
I've got one for next week, mate. Don't worry.
Have you? Oh, well done.
The 30th of next month, 7 p.m. International Scale Modelers with the Models for Hero auction. That's a very important one. It's for fast pause. All right. So get yourself in and watch that. Put it in your diary for that one. That's a good one. It's gonna be great. So that's it. That's what this week.
Right, and that's back to the studio. Well done. Thank you, Dave. Well, it's coming up for 2 hours. So let's see. Anything in the last minute chat? Lynn is saying, "Oh, bummer. I'm going to be missing most of these shows, except for the Tuesday and Wednesday." Well, that's fine, because these are the most important days, Lynn. So you're fine. I miss most of them, Lynn, but always catch up. Yeah. And Andy's saying, if I didn't work and was brave, I'd stream. Well, I work, and I'm not very brave, but I do stream. I mean, it just takes a little bit of fun. That's all. Yes. I mean, nothing's ever serious. Not after this world has set itself on fire. Nothing's ever that serious to sort of get too wound up about it. I mean, I started, like I've told you hundreds of times, I started this streaming lark when I started lockdown, and loved every minute of it. So you don't have to be a Steven Spielberg or a Francis Ford Coppola, even though the theme was caught tonight. Sarah Jane. I mean, you don't have to be fancy about it. It's just a bit of fun. If people want to watch you, they'll watch you. I mean, I've had, I think, about 20. I think I had about 26 at the max tonight on the actual stream watching live, which is great. I mean, I average roughly about that every week. More views afterwards. People watch them on the reruns. It's done for fun. It's not it's not done as a serious thing, because if that was the case, then I'd I wouldn't do it, because I'd just bottle out every time if I thought it had to be a serious thing.
Yeah, it's like me. I mean, I started mine just to pass on knowledge. That was all. I mean, we all learn things as we went along, and I thought, why not share it with people? And I always aimed mine at the cheaper end of for younger people and kids and people on a budget. We've all got our own little thing.
Yeah.
And it's not about, to me, it's not about, I want to make money out of this. I want to make a living out of it. I don't. It's just that if I get 20 or 30 people, I'd be over the moon, I've had a couple of videos that have had like over 1,000 people watch it over like a 2-year period. But that's the best bit to me. That's like I've passed something on, you know what I mean? in whatever it is, any little tiny bit, it all helps, doesn't it? I mean, Lewis was the one with when he did his zero, and he did it over water, and he was messaging me saying, "Thanks, Dave. I've never known how to do this." You know what I mean? And that was like, that to me is what it's all about.
Yeah. If you can pass something on, that's great. I mean, I don't. I mean, I've done a good few video builds on my channel, but I don't know if I've passed anything on. But I hope that people do pick up what little bit of sort of knowledge I've put in there. I hope people think, oh, that's a little nugget there of information I could use.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
it's how we have in life. I mean, it's when we moved here 4 years ago. One of Pip's friends, her son was in trouble with the police a lot, and he went fishing with a mate and loved it. So when we moved here, and I sold my car because I don't need it, and I just gave him all my fishing gear and said, look, the minute you get in trouble with the police and that, your mum's giving me him back. And that was 4 years ago, and he's never been in trouble since. He goes fishing every weekend with his mates and that. And to me, that's like, I feel like I've done something decent for the world. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
And it's the same with this. It's if somebody can get something out of it, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if someone gets a laugh, for a couple of hours of an evening, once a week or whatever, and great. At the end of it, that's what it's all about. It's just having a bit of fun.
Yeah. What about you, Dad? What's your philosophy on it?
What's my what?
Philosophy on it. Why you do your YouTube and that?
I just started doing it mainly. I started it through peer pressure, if I'm honest. But I started doing more during the lockdown.
Yeah.
And then it slipped a little bit with things that have been going on, but I'll be back to it. It'll all come back. Yeah, I just do things my way, and if people see little things in it that they think, oh, that's useful, then all well and good. I'm all for that. Or if I can help anyone out, I will. I had a woman, I don't know if I said this last week, but I had a woman hunted me down and sent me a message on Messenger and said, are you the mic off of who does the wooden kits on YouTube? So I said, yeah. She said, oh, my husband's stuck on that Mars Explorer thing that you've done. I wonder if you could help him. So I just sent her messages backwards and forwards, and then he ordered another kit, but it came in, it had no numbers on the wooden sprues. So she said, could I recommend one? So I recommended a jewelry box for her husband to do, because he's disabled and all he can do is sit and build kits. So that was chuffed. She was chuffed as well because he got it working. And yeah,
good. Yeah, but like you say, you got something out of it. Yeah, which is good.
I did, and we did. So
excellent. Right. Well, if no one else has got any more questions for us, we will call it a night. We're over the 2-hour mark. We'll start turning into pumpkins, or failing that, turning into banana splits or the monkeys, and start running around and doing lunatic things. So I just had a sip of water. So what we'll do is we'll call it tonight, and hope that everyone has had a good time. I know Mike had a bit of a laughing fit earlier on.
Steve broke me.
So yeah, I think we've had a good night. So if everyone wants to give us the thumbs up, like, and if you're not already done, like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, which is was it down that side there somewhere, and any comments you'll put in the chat down there as well, but otherwise be good to each other and go build a model. And I'll say in the night. And Dave,
wash your hands, you filthy animals, and keep the change.
and Mike,
night
everyone. Stay safe, and we'll see you all next week. All right, bye for now. Bye.